Welcome back. This is Chili Davis, and I want to welcome all my subscribers back, and I want to welcome all my new viewers. And if you like the content today, please click the subscribe button. And just a quick view of the description of my channel. My channel is about financial literacy, and financial literacy is guidance on growing and leveraging your personal credit over time. The information provided here are financial tools for buying your first car or buying your first home or purchasing your first business. That could be a franchise business. The main mission of this channel is provide information to viewers who want to learn how to get better interest rate on credit cards, cars, homes, or business loans. I have over 7 years. I've learned about different financial tools to move people's vision to a reality. And in April 2021, I started covering more advanced topics in financial literacy, such as stocks and other assets like cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin on the Coinbase platform. You can always email me at chili.label@gmail.com. So again, I just want to thank you all for joining me this evening. And one of the platforms I wanted to talk about today was M1 Finance. M1 Finance, I just joined about a month ago. So June 21st, I joined M1 Finance, and I wanted to talk about it because they have a very low interest rate. So M1 Finance is one of the lowest interest rates, and also they give you a lot of flexibility when investing. You can invest partial shares. You don't have to invest. If Tesla is trading at $600 a share, you don't have to invest a total of $600 per share. So M1 Finance gives you that capability. Also, they also give you capability to borrow against your assets. So this is more advanced topic here, but just for example, they show here M1 Finance charges you a rate of 2% on a 5K loan, whereas E-Trade charges you 8%, Fidelity charges you 8.3%, and Charles Schwab charges you 8.35%. TD Ameritrade charges you 9%. So this is the rates from competitors. And so if you're thinking about investing, I'm recommending M1 Finance as a way to just start your journey in stock investing and building a wealth of stocks over time. And so this is M1 Finance. I have the link below in my video. And also, we're going to cover my new start here in M1 Finance. I just joined back on June 21st. And as you can see, I gained a 10% appreciation. So I invested $100 with M1 Finance. And then I'm showing you the stocks that I invested in my Chili stocks portfolio. I invested $25 in Nvidia, $25 in Apple, and $25 in Netflix, and $25 in Microsoft. So I basically deposited $100 and I invested a quarter, a quarter, and a quarter, and a quarter in these 4 companies. And in that short time, I've gained over 10%. So I want to encourage you to check out M1 Finance. I have the link below. And then I'm going to cover Apple stock over the last month. It's been phenomenal. So just to talk about Apple, Apple's 52-week high is 145. It looks like it's touching that on today almost. It says Apple is an American multinational technology company that specializes in consumer electronics and online services. Apple has made a recovery, it looks like, going into the second half of the year. They've had the perfect gain of 14% in the last month. And then news-wise, Yahoo Finance talks about this a day ago. Apple stock is on fire, but will it last? And again, I'm just talking about Apple because Apple is like a stationary stock that you should have in your stock portfolio. Maybe not at this rate. Maybe you buy it at 120. Maybe you buy 130. I'm not sure your entry point, but Apple is a long-term solid stock to own. And so definitely take a look at Apple if you are looking to start investing today. Apple would be a good buy. Okay. So that's Apple. The second ticker that we saw there that I invested in was Nvidia. Nvidia over the last month has seen a nice little rise as well. Over the last month, they gained 16%. Says their 52-week high is $835. Nvidia was a video game chip only, but then they started supporting other technologies. They are a major supplier to a lot of auto companies as far as AI chips. And here's the news. Nvidia stock closes at a record high while rally could keep going. Market Watch, Nvidia stock hit its third record close. This was a day ago on Market Watch. And if you invested $1,000 in Nvidia 10 years ago, this is how much you would have today. Now, I could have been in the same boat. This article is great. Again, Nvidia is like a long-term stock. You don't have to worry about, buying it this week and then next week it, turning to the share value evaporating. That's not going to happen with Nvidia. How much of a stock price change over time? Significant driver for most investors. And so let's just get down to the very end of it. See here, story continues. Okay, according to our calculation, a $1,000 investment in July of 2011 would be worth $52,835, or 5,183% gain as of July 7th. So this is the type of gains you want to have. Basically, almost 10x return. So that is Nvidia, and that's why it was one of my stocks that I invested in when I opened my M1 Finance account. It's Nvidia. Microsoft, I think it's the same situation. Pretty much, if you had invested last month, you've gotten a 10% gain. Microsoft, we all know about Microsoft. They were one of the #1 software providers. They provide Microsoft Office, and they also provide the cloud, Azure services, Microsoft Teams, a number of different services. So as you can see, over the last month, Microsoft has been phenomenal. And so I benefited in that as well. And last stock we'll talk about here is Netflix. Netflix, now, I don't know that Netflix had performed that well over the last month. Okay, so Netflix was actually up 8% over the last month as well. Netflix is an American over-the-top content platform provider, headquartered in Los Gatos, California. Now, this is basically the San Jose area, Santa Cruz area. I actually lived and worked in this area. Netflix was founded in 1997 by Reed Hastings and Mark Rudolph in Scotts Valley, California. So I worked in that area. It's a phenomenal company. And back in the day, Netflix actually didn't stream movies. They actually mailed you a DVD in the mail. And so you would get like either one or you get 2 DVDs in the mail, like on a Monday, and then you turn them in on Friday. And there was I think it was like either a weekly plan or a monthly plan, but you mail back the DVD. And I did that for years. So I've been using Netflix since 2005. So here it is, 2021. I could not only imagine how much stock I would have now and how much I would have made. So anyway, that's Netflix, and that was the fourth stock that I invested in. Again, I want to recommend, check out M1 Finance. You can invest partial shares, and get started on your stock portfolio today. And like I said, you don't have to invest the full amount. You can invest partial shares with M1 Finance. Also, they have a great program. If you like to borrow, so if you wanted to borrow up to $5,000, they would only charge you 3.5%. If you become an M1 Plus member, they will only charge you 2%. And this is actually a lower threshold because I think initially it was $10,000 they had. So now they lowered the threshold to $5,000. So again, if you want more details, visit m1finance.com. How it works, borrow. Like I said, they provide several examples. I have the link below. And again, I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And please like, share, and we'll see you on the next one.